But hey, hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all ready for this week's NFL matchups. This podcast we're gonna break down each matchup for this Sunday, Monday slate, Thursday night football. Possible prop builders, parlay bets, and fantasy options for this weekend. So let's get straight to it. Thursday night football. We got the 0-3 versus 0-3. the De-
4-3. It should be a good Thursday night football, huh? Low score. I'm predicting a low score here.
There you go. That's the Denver Broncos versus the New York Jets. Now, what I'm getting from this game, Adam Gase, he lost the locker room. He lost the play, like the whole locker room. Once you lose the locker room, you can't really get people to play for you. It's a must-win game for him because I'm hearing that they're gonna let him go. And also too, 0-3. Do you start tanking and try to get Trevor Lawrence?
Hey, Trevor Lawrence might not be a bad idea.
I mean,
might not be a bad idea.
you broke your starting quarterback in Sam Darnold. You broke him. He just back there slinging that thing. I mean, he's 61% passing, 3 TDs, 4 interceptions, only throwing 562 yards. He's been sacked 6 times. you know. On the other side, you had Driscoll, who was terrible. Now they got a guy named Brett Ripien from Boise State. Third string quarterback with Blake Bortles being signed because Drew Lock's injured.
Ooh, Blake Bortles. Hey, you got a shot, huh?
A shot at what? The bench?
Yeah.
Shot at the bench? I'm not really rocking with that. Philip Lindsay, Denver riddled with injury on defensively, Von Miller, AJ Bouye. They lost another defensive lineman. Philip Lindsay's probably not gonna play. Maybe questionable. That's in the air.
Questionable. I got the injury report right here. Like you said, Locke, he's questionable. Philip Lindsay questionable. Sutton, he's out with ACL injury. AJ Bouye, questionable. But I mean, Von Miller, you got Von Miller out of there. Bouye out of there.
Yep.
Jets, they're missing Le'Veon Bell, of course. Missing Jameson Crowder. Missing a couple key pieces also, but it's gonna be a nice game, but I think low scoring game also.
Low scoring game. I mean, the Broncos are ranked 7 in rush defense, 22 in passing defense, and the Jets, I mean, they're 28th and 30th offensively for rushing and passing. So between those two, it's just throw a dart at the wall. You know what I'm saying? Just throw one at the wall, see what sticks. This game, I think it's probably going to be something like 20-17, maybe 20-10. I'm rocking with the Broncos just because it's the Broncos and those players don't want to lose. You know what I'm saying? What I've been seeing is that they don't feel like it's acceptable that they've been losing. They got too much talent to be losing like this. You know what I'm saying? But same time, you're playing the Jets.
They just think so well. I mean, I don't understand them, man. It's something about them both sides of the ball. I think the Broncos still have a good enough defense to take care of this game. Even money line right now. So
for sure. So yeah, I'm taking the Broncos. Clutch. You taking the Broncos? All right, for sure. I feel that. So we're going to move on to the next game. The Arizona Cardinals going to Carolina playing the Panthers that are 1-2. The Cardinals right now at 2-1. That high-power Cliff Kingsbury offense headed by Kyler Murray. Right now he got 66% passing, 786 yards, 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. But wait, though. He's already rushed for 187 with 4 TDs. That boy good, man. I mean, he does got D-Hop, who right now has 32 catches with 356 yards with 1 tug. Then you got a guy named Isabella, okay?
Tell us about Isabella.
Hey, if he's on a waiver wire in your fantasy, I would want to pick him up. I mean, I know Christian Kirk is back, may come back, but Isabella is a dog. My man got six catches for 114 yards with 2 tugs.
Isabella is on the waiver wire. Please pick him up.
Yep. Hey, for real. Kenyon Drake, 219 yards, 1 touchdown already. Like, he is the breadwinner in that backfield. This game, it's just, for instance, like the Arizona defense. They're number 8 in passing. They're number 12th against the rush. So I mean, they're a top 10 defense overall in my eyes. Carolina, they're in the bottom. They're in the bottom 20 in passing and rushing. And you see Kyler Murray.
Wow, I mean, yeah. I think a couple games. I think last game, like I said, they really dug out that win and they got it done without C-Mac. So
Yeah. Shout out to Joe Sly. Okay. Mr. 9 for 9. So that game, if that's a close game, if it's a low scoring game, I would want to take the Panthers because of the field goal part. But ultimately, I don't think you could really. I don't see them. I don't see them really beating the Cardinals that way. My pick for that game is definitely the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals win by 4. I'm gonna go with that. Cardinals win by 4 with Kyler Murray and just everything they got going offensively. Which right now, they're running damn near 200 plus plays than.
Wow.
Yeah, damn near 200 plus plays than any other team, and because of how they run that fast paced offense. So let's go to our next game. We got the Cleveland Browns 2-1 going to the Dallas Cowboys, who are 1-2.
Dallas. Man, Dallas is a exciting team to watch.
Exciting team. I mean, Dak only threw for 1,000 yards already. You know what I'm saying? 5 TDs, 2 interceptions. He got 3 more TDs running too. Like, this is another one of those games where it's like, I feel like this is Dakota Prescott. You feel me? Going against Baker Mayfield, who really is not really looking good passing wise. 64 yards, 62% completion, 5 TDs, 2 touchdowns. But the bright spot in the Browns is their run game. I mean, you look at the Browns, they've been able to run the ball effectively. You got Kareem Hunt, who's got 204 yards, a touchdown, 8 catches, 42 yards with 2 touchdowns. Nick Chubb got 292 yards, 4 touchdowns, bro. OBJ, Jarvis Landry, who?
That's a dual running back right there. Monster head. Two-headed monster.
I kind of feel bad for Jarvis in this situation. He's like one of the highest reception receivers. You go to the Browns, and you only got 143 yards on the year with no touchdown, with 12 catches. OBJ 11 catches, 155 yards.
Yeah, OBJ. Hey, I think he's back this year. That's for sure.
I mean, he's back. Like, don't get me wrong. Those are great receivers, but again, you got Baker Mayfield, who really isn't good at reading the defense, and he don't got vision. I don't know if maybe he's like nearsighted, farsighted.
So I really want to see him in like 3 or 4 games, and then we can revisit that conversation of him having the vision.
The Browns? You talking about Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I think Baker Mayfield to get it done this year. Like I said, those couple games, I know they played chasing teams, but he got it done.
I mean, in this game, though, it's kind of like pick your poison because you got a Browns pass defense who will let you throw the ball on them, and the Cowboys is top 3, I believe, right now in passing offense. But on the other side, the Cowboys, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, they top 3. Top 3. I mean, you got 3 200-yard receivers. Amari got 267. Michael Gallup got 246. CeeDee Lamb got 230, bro. How you gonna stop that? And we're not even talking about Zeke yet. We ain't even went down to Zeke.
They got the offense. They definitely have the offense and the best offensive line in the game.
That's debatable.
Okay.
I'll give you that. Debatable. But on the other side, you got the Browns, who is number, I want to say their number, they get top 5 in rushing, okay? And that's their bright spot. Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb, dual-headed monster. Cowboys' run defense is suspect, okay? They ain't got Sean Lee. They missing all them defensive pieces. No Van Der Esch and all that, bro. It's
Yeah. I got it right here on the injury report. Just the series of injuries this Sean Lee. On the Browns, you got Njoku. Of course, his knee. He expected to be back week 5. So no serious injuries in this game. Just straight out brawl. Who you have? Who you have?
um interesting prop by the homie Etched in Blood. My man said this game is gonna end in a tie.
Ooh, overtime?
Overtime tie. Like they gonna punt it like the way the Eagles punted it last week, which I didn't understand that. But we gonna get to that when we get to the Eagles. Okay. Um Personally, I want to pick the Cowboys as favored. But this may be a game that I may just fade because it doesn't sit right with me picking the Dallas Cowboys. But I believe the Cowboys will win that game. If they don't, then yeah, I guess you could talk about Baker Mayfield because he's gonna have to throw the ball. He's got to throw the ball in this game. He's going to have to.
It just rubs you the wrong way, huh?
Yeah, the Browns and the Cowboys. It's just like boo boo in the stars. Who you got?
The Browns and Cowboys. Cowboys at home. It's kind of hard to play in there, honestly. They got the money line. I mean, they have the spread at -5.5.
Mm.
So, with that being said, I'm liking the spread for the Browns. So straight up game. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Cowboys. I'm gonna go with Cowboys. I think Cowboys winning by 3. But if you want with the spread, get a little bit more money out, to squeeze a little bit more money out. I think this would be a good game, and Browns can keep it within 3.
Wow. Imagine we in 2020 and we're saying that the Browns can cover the spread. Woo! Anything can happen, fellas. Any given Sunday.
I just think they have one of the firepower offense. Like they got one of the best, Jarvis, Chubbs, Hunt, Beckham.
Yeah. You're right. No, I agree with you 100%. But you got a guy that's throwing 1,000 yards going into week 4, and then you got a guy who's only thrown for 560.
Right, understandable.
You know.
Those games, the Cowboys trail. So.
Then you want to look at your running backs. Your running backs are almost have more yards rushing than your quarterback has throwing.
Yeah, definitely
You know what I'm saying? Like your running backs got 400 yards, 400 plus yards rushing, and your quarterback's only throwing for 500. It's not adding up. You know what I mean? But it just shows you right there, like game plan. But yeah, that's how we rocking with the Browns Cowboys. The next matchup on our slate, you got the Colts 2-1, visiting the Chicago Bears 3-0 with that boy, the Philly special man himself, Nick Foles, into the fold.
Yeah. Nick Foles. Hey, when they put him in, they got it done. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's over for Trubisky.
Oh, it's over, bro. For 1, 2, Nick Foles also has the same quarterback coach. He's in Chicago as well, so they already have that relationship. They already got that Super Bowl together. Which to me, even after the Super Bowl, I felt like the Eagles, that was Nick Foles' team. And then
I just think that I don't know. I mean, they needed to get that win and stay 3-0, but I think Nick Foles is a guy that you just insert halfway through the season just so you can keep him for the playoffs and fresh and ready. So I mean,
this is a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
coaching staff got it done.
I feel like that's a lot of disrespect on a Super Bowl winning quarterback that came in mid-season. Like you said, he's mid-season, but he got it done. He got it done. Was the other day he threw 188 yards, 3-1, 3 TDs and 1, and from the third quarter going on. And as soon as he got in the game, you seen that a lot of they were able to move the ball like effectively. It made a lot of things easier. For like Allen Robinson, you seen that crazy touchdown at the end, and then he got one called back too, which that was deep.
That was I really thought he caught it, but when I saw the replay, I seen that it was an interception. So.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Right now you got the Colts. Right now they're 11th in passing offense, 15 in rushing. They got Jonathan Taylor, who is looking like a very decent starter. 182 yards. He got 2 touchdowns. Mo Ali Cox, which Phillip Rivers, man, he loves his tight ends, bro. This man is a monster, bro. 10 catches, 181, a TD. Then you got T.Y. Hilton, who only got 10 catches, 133 yards. I think that's an interesting matchup, and especially considering, just how the Bears defense right now, they're middle of the road. They're 17th in the pass. They're 17th in the rush on defense. Khalil Mack, has injuries, but overall, the Bears is led by their defense. That's where the advantage goes to. But Colts, right now, I feel like the Colts is number one overall to me in defense as far as takeaways. They've been doing like a great job at holding their opponents. You seen what they did to Minnesota. You see what they did. They're like Kirk Cousins, but I definitely like the Colts in that game. That's my pick. Colts winning. I definitely think they'll cover that spread. Maybe not easily, but I do like them in that matchup. But
I'm gonna go with you. Like you said, the number one defense in the league right now. They seem to have been ever since the first game, getting their chemistry together with Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
Despite the injury reports, missing Marlon Mack, Michael Pittman, that's not going to play until week 6.
Paris Campbell, Malik Hooper on defense. It's a lot of missing people. But then again, you got, like I said, they've been coming together. Phillip Rivers is passing for 78%, completing 78% of passes. He got 809 yards, 3 TDs, but he's got 3 interceptions. But I feel like those are, how you said, like that's the chemistry. Just putting everything together. I definitely see them as a playoff team. For sure. Definitely, like, they're in a contender spot. I don't know. They're in a conversation with the Chiefs, the Steelers, and maybe the Rams and Bills, but I do like them. But at the same time, can't overlook the Bears. Sunday, that might change. I might rock with the Bears on Sunday, but don't quote me on that. But right now, I got to stick with the Colts. They've done it 3 times. I see them going 4-0. Especially Phillip Rivers. He got to be in bed by 7, so he trying to put him away. Our next game, we got Minshew Mania, the Jacksonville Jaguars, going to Cincinnati with that boy Joe Burrow. They're 0-2-1. They tied Philly last week. Joe Burrow is looking amazing, but he taking too many hits, dog. Like, just saying.
Yeah, he's a rookie. He's getting used to the game. He's getting used to the defense, the pro defense in the league. So he's getting used to all that.
Getting used to getting smacked 20 times a game because they line ain't blocking. You know what I mean? But Joe Burrow has got, 821 yards. He's 5-1 TDs and interceptions, bro. Like, he's a dog.
He is definitely not scared.
What you mean? Why not? 829 yards. He throwing more than Baker. He got 5 touchdowns and 1 interception.
No, I'm saying, yeah, that's what I meant. Like, he's definitely not scared of the moment. He's going to make sure that he's taking his shots. So that's huge for the Bengals. And for AJ Green and Boyd, and when John Ross comes back, this offense want to get going, and they're going to get a couple wins under it.
Yeah.
The next couple weeks.
I'd like to see Joe Mixon get the ball. I mean, Belichick did say he's the best running back in the NFL. Imagine being called the best running back and you ain't really getting used in the offense. You're not getting game plan for. It's definitely an interesting matchup because you got the Jags who have a good team and honestly they can put points on the board. The Bengals can't tackle. They can't tackle at all. They're gonna let you run. So that guy Robinson, I think he's gonna have a big day. I definitely like him in fantasy this week for sure. That guy he's gonna ball. I like to see if DJ Shark is gonna come back. If he does, then I like Keenan Cole. a lot in that game.
They
Uh,
got questionable for week 4, so he's leaning towards coming back. So.
okay, okay, and I mean like. Interestingly enough, even though the Bengals are number 31, second to last in rush defense, they're number 6 in the pass. So I don't know how that's gonna pan out for them in that game, being that you're gonna let them rush on you all game. On the other side, the Jaguars, they're
Yeah, well, I'll have to throw the ball a lot. They've been down first 2 games and third game. They just try to pick it out, and they managed to get a draw out of it. It's not an L, it's not a win either.
yeah.
But
Philly punted it for no reason. They like Philly gave up. Like they just punted it. Like they was like, all right, bro, we're done with this. We're done with this game. Like
talking to do, man. So who you got this game? So who you got?
honestly, bro, it sounds crazy, but I gotta go with Minshew Mania, bro. They lost on Thursday Night Football. They had a long week to rest, recuperate, to get ready for this Sunday game, which I like. I always like teams that play on Thursday and then have to go Sunday because you get them a couple more days of rest, couple more days of game plan, get your mind right, and regroup. Yeah, really, you got to regroup, man. Because in football, especially as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. I think like Joe Burrow, he hasn't really lost in college. He's lost 3 times since he's been in high school. He's lost three.
All that losing is new to him.
Yeah, it's new to him. And then yeah, you want to change the culture, but it's hard to change the culture when the players got to adapt to that. And if players are used to losing, it's hard to show them what it's like to win, especially when you got to go through adversity you go through. But I like to see AJ Buckets, which is like the dead corpse of AJ Green right now. I guess maybe it was Dalton, huh? Guess they should have kept Andy Dalton. Nope, said nobody ever.
They did an excellent job drafting that quarterback, Burrow out of
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jags for that game. Yeah, I like the Jags in that game.
The spread is minus 3 in this game. I think it'll be a close game, but I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go with the Bengals here. I think they pull something off. They got something from last week, and I think they got unfinished business to do in this game, which is different opponents, but I think they get it done.
Yeah, offensively. I, I, hey, defense, man. They gotta wrap up, bro. Cause that's what I know. The Bengals do not tackle. They don't tackle. They not gonna do none of that.
Yeah.
But for sure, you got you. So you taking the Bengals? I got the Jags.
It's going over. So if you going that over, I like the over in that also.
Okay. Our next matchup. I like this one. You got the Los Angeles Chargers going to Tampa Bay, playing Brady and the Bucks. 2-1 Bucks. The 1-2 Chargers. You got the rookie versus the goat.
One, whether they're gonna be in Florida, Tampa Bay, it's gonna be a good day. Injury reports in this game. Of course, you got Godwin.
So sad.
He's not expected to play. Doubtful. So that's huge for them. And the Chargers.
Load up Scotty Miller then, huh? Load up Scotty Miller. You know about that guy? 10 catches, 167.
Hey, if you guys got Scotty Miller in the white wire, please pick him up.
Please, because he got more yards and less receptions than OBJ and Jarvis Landry. He got more yards. Okay.
Now that's a good fact.
Like for real, Tom Brady right now to me he's solid, bro. 753 yards, 60% completions, 6-3 touchdown interceptions. He's not on the Patriots. Yeah, no, facts though. Mike Evans got 10 catches, 108 yards, 4 tugs. Come on now.
Okay.
Ronald Jones, 147-yard rusher, 1 touchdown. You got Leonard out there, 24, 123 and 2 tugs. So it's like that Bruce Arian offense, bro. They getting it together. They getting right. Last week Mike Evans had 2 catches for 2 yards and 2 touchdowns. When you ever gonna see that stat line? Like for real though.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like for real. Like imagine 2 touchdowns with 2 yards and on 2 catches, bro. Like you literally was like, all right, we got down the field 99 yards. Here we
There you
go.
go. There you go. Just a
Yeah.
handoff.
Here you go. Yeah, basically a handoff to your big body, which honestly Mike Evans needed these pieces that they have. Well, if I know Goodwin is not gonna play, but like having that Ronald Jones, Fournette, you got Brady, you got all them tight ends, Grunt, OJ Howard. It makes it a lot easier for Mike Evans. You know, he's not gonna get the production, but he gonna get in that end zone. And
Yeah, he's gonna get the end zone. Like you said, they missed his Godwin, like you said, but they got Miller. So
oh yeah, they definitely missing Godwin because what he played 2 games this season. He got 11 catches for 143 in a tug. Come on now, come on now.
how he does in that slot. So.
Yeah, on the other side, you got the rookie Herbert, 2-2. Their strong point to me is in their run pass game with their running backs with Eckler and Joshua Kelly. Eckler is a 236-yard rusher, got a touchdown, got 16 catches though for 42 yards. Joshua Kelly got 167 yards, a touchdown, 4 catches, 58 yards. Hunter Henry is back, 16 catches for that 206. And your boy Keenan Allen going crazy. 24 catches, 265 yards in a tug. Boy, they know how to move the ball. They definitely know how to move the ball. I like how they using the rookie quarterback. They're not just throwing everything at him. It's baby steps. I like the way he's been developed. One thing I don't like is him possibly getting injured because that Bucks defense. It's number three rushing defense, number 14 against the pass. So like overall, to me that's top 10 defense. Chargers evenly matched as well, just because they're ninth in the pass defense, 11th in rushing defense. So it's gonna be interesting. You know, it's gonna be interesting games. But I gotta go with the goat. I gotta go with the GOAT, Tom Brady and Bruce Arians. Tom don't like to lose. And you seen what happened when they lost that one game. They went and beat up. I know it was the Broncos, but they beat on them very badly. And then you let Mike Evans get 2 touchdowns on 2 yards, bro. That's amazing.
Yeah. After that first week one, and they got it together real quick. Got it together. Clicking on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm.
I think they pulled this game off also. Chargers missing Melvin Ingram.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be able to play for week 6. So I think that's a huge piece for the
Yeah.
Chargers.
Especially defensively. Facts.
Spread is 7.5. I don't think they get it done. Tampa Bay, put your money on them. Over and under, not too sure about that, but if you want to take the spread, take Tampa Bay. I got them by 10.
Whoo, Tampa Bay by 10. That's I don't know, man. When we get to the locks of the week, man, I want to hear you. We're gonna get to the locks of the week, after this too. So our next game on the slate, we have the Houston Texans hosting the Vikings. 2-0-3 teams. Should be a good one. Vikings right now, defense 30th against the pass, 26 against the run. Texans defense, they're third in the pass. They're dead last in run defense. Interesting matchup. That sounds like a good day for Dalvin Cook. Kirk Cousins, not so much. Other side of things, it sounds like we got a good day for D Watts and that crew passing with Cooks and Fuller. I like how that's looking. D Watt right now, 67% completion, 1,792 yards passing, 4-3 TD to interception split. He's got a touchdown rushing. I like to maybe see him do more of that, which that seems like a lot of teams with a running a mobile quarterback, they're able to score. I'd like to see more of that. I mean, other side, you got Cousins, a 59% passer, 623 yards, 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions though. To me, that's a little bit questionable. How you feeling about that game, Clutch?
This would be, like you said, a very interesting matchup. Both of them trying to get a win out of this matchup Sunday. So, both 0-3. I didn't think the Vikings would be 0-3. Texas maybe they have a little tough schedule.
Yeah.
Vikings just not too much offense with that You got Thielen.
Yeah, Jefferson balling. 12 catches, 245 yards, and a tug. Whoo, boy.
You off with that toe drag swag.
Yeah. But I mean,
That was nice. Couple injuries. Cornerbacks for the Vikings. Couple of them hurt, questionable.
ooh.
David Johnson ankle questionable, but I think he played.
Yeah, he need to play.
It'll
So
be a tough game. I think this will go under, but I'm gonna roll with the
big day for Will Fuller and Brandon Cooks then, and that boy Akins. So I like that. I definitely gonna roll with the Vikings in this game. I'll always be wanting to bet on D Watt, bro, but it's the system that he's in, bro. Bill O'Brien got to get up out of there. But I agree. I like the Houston's for that game, the Texans for that game. Texans cover the spread then, or are you just picking them straight up?
cover the spread. Texas, they got -4 for Texas. I think they definitely cover the spread. Give them I give them my 7. So touchdown, you're good. You want to take the spread, you're good. You want to take the under in this game, I think you're also good.
Ooh, the under. I think that's gonna be high scoring, but that's me. But moving to our next game, Steelers game and Titans, which due to COVID, but players and personnel safety, that game is now postponed. For me, that's tough.
Steelers fan, huh?
I mean, a slight Steelers fan. Not like major Steelers fan. Not like I haven't been a fan since Cordell Stewart and them guys. The Steel Curtain, Terry Bradshaw. Mind you, they're still the most winning franchise in football. I don't care about a tie. We're talking about the most winning franchise in football. 3 head coaches since the 60s. Only 3. I'm trying to tell you, man, we build greatness. Chase Claypool balling. We picked the best wide receivers. Emmanuel Sanders, Chase Claypool, Mike Wallace. But anyways, let's go to our next game. On the slate, we got the Seahawks going to Miami. 3-0 Seahawks going to Miami playing Fitzpatrick 1-2, who just got that dub against Gardner Minshew on Thursday night. I don't see Fitzmagic happening against against Russell Hustle. I definitely see the Seahawks covering the spread, -7. Russ is having another MVP year, doing it all. DK Metcalf is a beast. He almost got 300 yards receiving. So, like, that's crazy to me. Ty Lock almost got 300 yards receiving. 4 touchdowns. Like, DK and Ty Lock could account for 7 touchdowns on the season. Russell Wilson is 9-0 in touchdowns. Okay, 9-0. No interceptions on the season. Chris Carson's injured. I like Carlos Hyde. That's exactly what they signed him for because of Chris Carson. It's be interesting to see how they're gonna use Carlos Hyde. I know they got Homer, that they're playing too, which seems like that's gonna be the pass catching back. But it'd be interesting to see how Carlos Hyde is. I did pick him up my fantasy. I don't know about playing him in DraftKings, FanDuel, or money plays like that. Overall, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Intern. I picked up Carlos Hyde just because of that. Easy for me. The one thing the Dolphins got going for them, aside from Fitzmagic, they got Miles Gaskins, who's good rusher, 152 yards. He's able to catch out the backfield. Devontae Parker, um, is back. Isaiah Ford balling too. But again, that Jasicki guy, the tight end, bro. 12 catches, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. I like how that looks, but I'm going with the Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks unless Fitzmagic does an upset, which I don't see happening. I definitely see the Seahawks covering that spread like easily. you know.
Like you said, Seahawks been rolling 3-0 since the last time they won the Super Bowl. Dolphins was they ended up squeezing out a win against Jaguars, but Jaguars a little down there in the totem pole of the NFL team, so I don't really consider that as a good win, to say the least. But
Yeah.
see that Jamal Adams, he's hurt. Questionable groin. Chris Carson, like you said, knee. He's questionable. I don't think he plays.
Mm-hmm.
He said Carl High probably get the thug in that one.
Okay.
Milwaukee with 3 touchdowns last game. He like game that to go 300 yards. Those boys are balling over there. Russell Wilson on mission for the Super Bowl. I don't think no one's talking about.
Yeah.
Going pretty far.
Yeah. This year to me, I think Russell is like in a league of his own. You know, he's been like that for the past few years, especially seeing that they actually got the draft pick they needed in DK. Dude is a freaking beast. So yeah, definitely all in on the Seahawks. Seems like an easy game to pick. Moving on, you got the Los Angeles Rams hosting the 0-3 Giants.
Yeah, Giants is pretty terrible. Pretty damn terrible.
I mean, they're only 27th in passing offense and 32 in run offense. You know, only, going against the Rams defense, who's 21st in the pass, 18th against the run. They only got 4 sacks this year. Obviously, no Saquon, but you got Devontae Freeman. They got Golden Tate back.
Yeah, just too many injuries. Like you said, Saquon off of the year. Sterling Shepard expected to be back week 6. Darrell Peppers out, questionable. They just have pieces that they need to either try to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't see them covering the spread. The spread is what, minus 13?
13.
Cover that easily. No injuries for the Rams. Pretty healthy. I think they get this done, especially a bounce back win after last week for the Bills.
I mean, they let Nick Mullins throw for 300 plus yards last week. Yeah. 300 plus, okay?
They was down pretty bad last week.
Yeah, what, 33 to 13 or something like that? 33 to 10? Like
33 to 9.
Damn. GG's, right? GG's in the chat.
I think the Rams will do that because San Fran was missing a lot of players last week and still got it done.
Yeah, but that's a system team, bro. Kyle Shanahan is a very great game plan coach. Giants really thought they was gonna run a lot, but you seen Nick Mullins was slinging that thing, even in the second half, which to me it was just like, Jimmy G better watch out.
I think Devontae Freeman in my fantasy and didn't turn out too well.
Yeah. I mean, they was playing down for the most of the game. In the beginning of the game, it was good until they had, that fumble miscue with Evan Ingram and Danny Jones. Like, it looked promising for the first 5 minutes of football, but football's 4 quarters, and you got to put that in account. So 4 quarters of football, the Rams gonna win. I think that's a tough cover spread with the 13, but I think they'll get it done. I definitely think they'll get it done.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to the lock of the week, but if that was the lock of the week for me,
free game, right? So you look at that free game right there, lock of the week. Not official, but moving on. This is we got one of my favorite teams. I've always liked this team, the Bills, going to Las Vegas and playing the Raiders, who are undefeated at home, right?
They gonna love that. Vegas weather.
Yeah, definitely love that Vegas weather. Josh Allen, smoking hot, 1,000-yard passer. Going into week 4, bro, he completing 70% of his passes. He 10 touchdowns and 1 interception.
Smoking hot.
2 touchdowns rushing already too. So like this man got he got it, bro. He got it. I've been watching Josh Allen since he came into the league. That was a player I thought needed that piece, like Stephon Diggs. He almost got 300 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Cole Beasley got 200 yards receiving, bro. Cole Beasley, yo. Okay? When the last time you heard Cole Beasley?
While I'm out here running these routes for Beasley, Dak Prescott.
Bar God.
Cowboys, So that's the last time I heard of Cole Beasley.
Damn.
Honestly,
Bar.
Shout out to Cole Beasley.
Hey, for real. I like the Bills in this spot. I think it's gonna be a little bit tougher for Josh Allen. Just because the Raiders are playing they're playing very good. Like, even though I know they kind of got smacked in against the Patriots, but that's Belichick. But again, the Bills, I'm all in. I'm all in on Josh Allen this year. Like, prayerfully stays healthy, continues to play at that level. I think the Bills win that game easily.
Oh, okay. Couple injuries.
And that adds to the Bills defense, which have been 20-70 in a passing game, which benefits Derek Carr, but same time, no Ruggs. Um, Josh Jacobs is definitely going to have a tough time going against the eighth run defense right now.
Bills defense, that's who's going to determine it. I think they get that spread done.
Okay, got the Bills there. Moving on to the juggernauts. You got Belichick going to Kansas City, and right now I don't want to face. I don't want to go against face shield Andy Reid, bro.
Face shield and get clawed up. He did the windshield wiper.
Hey, for real, with the squeaky, squeaky, wicket, 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 wicket.
Game of the week. Looking forward to that game.
Yeah, looking forward to that game. Definitely, definitely a matchup against two great coaches. Not even just the players involved, but the coaches. Patriots came off a good dub against Las Vegas, against the Raiders. You had 3-4 running backs playing, so it's interesting. Like the Patriots is very good at running the ball. Um, they can run the ball with Cam. They can run the ball with Sony Michel, Rex Burkhead. I mean, the Patriots are only number one in rushing offense, 25 in passing offense, but like they know how to win the game, for sure. Other side Chiefs, I mean, you only got Mahomes, who they said was a number four quarterback. He just won the Super Bowl. Cam is almost a 200-yard rusher with 4 TDs.
Yeah, I just it just
700 yards passing.
it's something about it. It just it's not all the way there. They should be three out. Come on, they should be three out.
Yeah, no, they should. They should though. Football's inches and yards. But September's over. Okay, Patrick Mahomes. September's over when this game is played. So yeah, but that's over with. Okay, so it's like if he takes this loss, I think it would be to the Patriots. But like you said, I definitely think the Chiefs are favored. I gotta go with the Patriots just because Cam. I believe in Cam. I think he's got it. What it needs as a quarterback, as a leader. Again, it's Belichick. So I think it's gonna make it real tough for Patrick Mahomes to do what he's comfortable at, extending the play, slinging the ball. So yeah, I like the Chiefs in that game as well. I like that spot, but I know you're rolling with the Chiefs. But I don't think they're covering that spread. Well, 7.5.
Yeah, it's only 7.5. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the Patriots will cover that 7.5. Like I know it sounds crazy.
No. I don't think it's like I said. James White coming back. I think he.
So next we got the San Francisco 49ers hosting Philadelphia, the 0-2-1 Eagles, who tied against the Bengals, and they punted the ball away just to end the game.
Yeah, that's the game we was talking about. That game was crazy. They had a chance to win. They tied it with Burrow. Gave them a little confidence.
Sunday night football, by the way. This Sunday night football game.
Yeah, Sunday night football, prime time. Everyone's going to be watching the Eagles.
I mean,
They're going against the Niners, especially if Garoppolo don't play. I don't know what to say. They might have to. It might be time to put in Hurts. It definitely might be time to put in Jalen Hurts.
hey, I think so too. But like as you've seen, like since they drafted Hurts, that boy Wentz just yeah. But it's tough, bro. You had Nick Foles come in and win the Super Bowl. It's a lot of expectation, but like mentally, it looks like Wentz just checks out, bro. Every game, you just see it. He checks out.
The Eagles are so stacked, but they'll win injuries before.
No Alshon. Alshon hasn't played a game this season. Then you got what? Dallas Goedert. He's injured already. He's injured again, right? He's not going to play this week.
Yeah.
So he's got what? Zach Ertz, Jalen Rager,
Yeah.
Miles Sanders.
DJ questionable.
He's
They got a lot of key pieces that's out and questionable. Anxious to see when it gets closer to game time if these players will play. But yeah, so it's looking real tough. The Niners, like I said, I picked the Giants with the spread to go against the Niners with all the injuries, but they still got it done. It's still the Niners. They still went to the Super Bowl last year. Uh, can't count them out.
Can't count them out. Playing with a second string quarterback, Nick Mullins, and he's getting the job done. The man threw for 300 yards last week against the Giants, which I understand, but on the season he's got 400 yards in 5 quarters of football. Baker Mayfield played 4 games and only has 500 yards. I'm just saying, like, it's just certain things, bro. It's just like, you just gotta like put in perspective,
The numbers don't lie.
Yeah, numbers don't lie. Okay, and you see the record. But Sunday Night Football again is Nick Mullins plays. I actually like Nick Mullins, just for he doesn't key in on one receiver. He throws it to where it needs to be. You seen the rookie Brandon Ayuk had a big game. Wasn't able to do much in the first half, but second half, like I said, they were up and they were throwing the ball. It wasn't just the run heavy game plan that you would expect. So Kyle Shanahan, he knows what he's doing. He knows the type of players he has offensively, defensively. They are missing, a lot of pieces defensively, but they got Ziggy Ansah, Kinlaw, the rookie, playing amazing on that D line. You got Warner back there at linebacker playing amazing knockout football. So I don't see this being a detrimental for the Niners as much as it is for the Eagles. I like the Niners. I think they cover that spread. I know it's 7 points, Sunday Night Football, but I definitely see them covering that. Yeah. Our next matchup, got Detroit Lions 1-2 hosting New Orleans Saints, who are also 1-2. Saints are favored in this game. Terrible. Drew Brees hasn't really looked like the Drew Brees that we're used to. Is that because Michael Thomas?
That has a lot to do with it. He had a week 1. They got it done week 1. So the next 2 games without him. So have to be, the main piece, the best wide receiver in the game. It's not playing. Yes.
Yeah. And without him, you had to give the ball to Alvin Kamara, who is a 153-yard receiver with 3 touchdowns. And as a running back, this man is almost at 300 yards with 3 touchdowns. Like, you see, the boy shining, bro. He's got 6 touchdowns on his own, which matches Drew Brees' passing touchdowns of 6, which to me, I feel like that's very different. It's very different. Traquan Smith, 10 catches, 132. The E-Man still hasn't broke over 100 yards this season, but he's got 2 touchdowns. Yeah, no, that's facts. One thing just that surprises me about the Saints on defense with all those pieces is that they're only 20th in passing defense, but they are number 6 in run defense. They only got 3 sacks this year, 2 interceptions. You look at the Lions defense, they're 13th against the pass, 30th against the run. But they got 9 sacks and 3 interceptions. I know, Lions, they won against Arizona. I don't see them coming out of this with Drew Brees, especially when they're 30th against the run and you're going against Alvin Kamara. Yeah, another team, right? So AP's gonna have a vendetta against them. It's kind of tough to see how they're gonna go against the number 6 run defense. Like I said, but Matt Stafford is Matt Stafford. TJ Hawkinson is looking decent. 171 yards receiving. Marvin Jones is looking decent. 129 yards, 1 touchdown. But yeah, definitely, I think the strong point for this game is going to be the run game. For the Lions, if they can run the ball, they can pass. They can't run, and they're one-dimensional. I think that's gonna hinder a lot. And just like how the Lions play, we do a lot of things in the game, shooting ourselves in the foot. Penalties, plays, and it's like, but you do know with the Lions, the games that we are not supposed to win are the ones we win. And Drew Brees right now is not looking like Drew Brees. So if I was to, pick a upset game, I would pick the Lions. But my money's on the Saints. Okay. Um. So yeah, my heart's with the Lions. My money's on the Saints. All right. So our next matchup, we got the Baltimore Ravens playing the Washington football team. Um. Obviously, Ravens heavy favorite in this game. Washington doesn't have Chase Young, groin injury. Um, who do you like in this matchup, Clutch?
I got the Ravens all day. Bounce back win.
Okay. Dwayne Haskins can't make the magic happen. He ain't gonna give him that motivational speech like Friday Night Lights or Remember the Titans.
Yeah, I think Haskins on his way out of there too. They can't afford to keep throwing interceptions like that. I think he had 3, 4 last game.
So you gonna put in Alex Smith?
And Alex Smith back. He rehab, got the surgery. And put Alex Smith back in, man. Let him do his thing.
I don't know about that one, but I definitely agree. Ravens heavily favored. They kind of got thrashed on the versus the Chiefs. Like Lamar said, like that's their kryptonite. The Chiefs are their kryptonite, which is very weird, but at the same time too, Lamar to me is just inconsistent. When he plays good, he plays great, very well, throws the ball well. But when he's struggling, that man be struggling, like struggling. You feel me? Like me trying to get my beard to touch my mustache. You feel me? But yeah, I think that's a game right there. I don't want to say it's a lock because any given Sunday anything can happen, but I like the Ravens in that spot, especially after going against the best team in the NFL and the fastest.
I like the Ravens here, even though they lost their corner, Davon Young.
Yeah. The main piece on the slate, Monday Night Football. Aaron hosting Matty Ice and the Falcons, 0-3 versus 3-0. Offense ain't the problem. It's their defense.
Yeah, they could have been 3-0.
Yeah. Oh no, like literally, they definitely could have been 3-0. But every game they let their defense just implode. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a button, like they press on a like shoulder pad or helmet. They be like, "Hey, bro, look."
Shut down.
Yeah, just shut down. Like let them score, bro. It's cool. Matty Ice gonna throw another touchdown. Let them score, bro. I mean, you look at the Falcons. They're second to last in passing defense.
Wow.
Aaron is number 6 in passing offense.
Wow.
They have the number 2 rushing offense.
I didn't know that. That's very key.
I mean,
I worry about. Wow.
Aaron right now is playing like Angry Tom. Okay, you like just look at what he's doing. 887 yards on the season, 9 touchdowns, no interceptions. He got guys like Lazard, 254 yards with 2 tugs. Valdez Scantlin, 165 yards, a touchdown.
Yeah.
He's slinging that thing.
Do you think Aaron is playing like that because they drafted a quarterback in the first round?
Yes, absolutely, 120%. But also too, this is his second year with the new coach, so it's like you getting comfortable with the new schemes, the new game plan. Same old Aaron. He gonna burn you. He gonna burn you He gonna definitely burn you. He may not win every game, but he's definitely gonna get his yards. They got the highest point total, don't they, for that slate? The highest point total, 58, right?
Yeah, 58. 58. Yeah, they have a firepower also. Julio Jones, Austin Hooper, Calvary.
Hayden Hurst, boy. That's the real one. Hayden Hurst. 9 catches, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns, boy.
Can't forget about that.
Yeah. Hayden Hurst, baby. But definitely, my money's on the Packers. It's Aaron. He playing with a purpose. He on a mission this year. And
58. Yep. Over and under is 58.
yeah, that's the highest point total on the slate. Monday Night Football is definitely get your popcorn, get your drinks, get comfortable, and enjoy the show. Okay, because that's gonna be a show. Okay. Um,
Always a high scoring game. You always get that extra day's rest that matters in football.
yeah. See, another thing, that does help Julio, but what's gonna help the Falcons defense? They let Nick Foles come in the game and throw 3 touchdowns, bro.
That's terrible. They defense is breaks down in the third quarter. Third quarter.
Third quarter, fourth quarter, they turn into the Bengals, bro. They don't tackle, they don't wrap up. Like I don't understand it, bro. It's like they're not playing, but they like defense plays defense. Like what are you guys do? Like literally, what are you guys doing? Y'all watch all that film, y'all do all that game planning, but y'all not wrapping up. Like I don't. Is that because there's no preseason? They're not really physical, so they forgetting how to tackle. Like they ain't been doing this their whole life.
Yeah. Absolutely right.
You know, that's like that's like you go to work and you forget what you're doing and you just looking around like, dang, what everybody else doing? Oh, this is how I do my job. Oh, okay. And they do that in the third quarter. Not the first two, but the third and fourth, like you said. That's definitely interesting. I do like the Falcons, maybe the upset because it's a must-win spot, but again, they just got a history of just blowing it. Like, I don't know. It's not offense. It's not the offense, bro. It's defensively.
The defense is very, very shaky. I wish I had started that. So how many points they got scored on in the last 3 weeks? They just gave up a tremendous amount of points.
I mean, they definitely gave up over 50 points. It had to be 50. Had to be 50. Because they was up by 20. They was up by 17. They was up by like 10.
That Dallas game, that was terrible. They had a 99% chance of winning at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, like the special teams thing. I've never seen that in my life, bro. My man watched the ball just go past him. Like I understand the 10 yards thing, but like as far as I can remember, just me playing football from like Pee Wee, Pop Warner to high school, college, like you jump on the ball, bro. Like you jump on the ball, bro. Simple. That's all he had to do was jump on it. Like I don't know if he was scared, but you basically said, "Look, how can I blow this game?" Like that's it. It's like that's what they doing. It's like I don't know what they game planning for besides to say, what's an interesting way we can blow the game for them to talk about us.
That was terrible. Yeah, I'm going with the Packers with the spread also.
Cheeseheads.
Going over also. That's going to be a high total scoring game. I got it over 64. So.
Whoo, 64. Okay. So what's the score of that game?
I'll say I'll say 36-28. 64.
36-28. Okay, I like that. I like that. So that covers our matchups. So do you have any interest in props you see of all these games being played? Do you see anything that sticks out to you as far as maybe touchdown scored, yards passing, anything like that? Individual props.
Individual props. I will go with. I think I'm gonna have to go with fullback, and I'm gonna have to go with Russell Wilson against the Dolphins. I think he will really emerge. He's on another level right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think at least four touchdowns, three passing, one rushing.
He only needs 3. I think he only needs 3 to beat the record of most touchdowns thrown in the first 5 weeks of football.
So three passing.
Yeah.
4 touchdowns. That's my fantasy pick for the week.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Me, I'm going with Cam. Cam throwing he throwing 3 of them things. 3 of them things. That's what I'm thinking. He gonna throw 3 of them things. Yeah, he gonna get 3 touchdowns against the Chiefs. That's what I like. Kamara, I think he gets 2 touchdowns and he gets 1 receiving. So 3 touchdowns for Kamara. If Michael Thomas don't play. Michael Thomas in play, I like Michael Thomas to get 2 touchdowns.
Okay. I like AJ Green to get 2 touchdowns also. I like AJ Green to get 2 touchdowns. And Jacksonville, man.
So AJ Buckets is back?
AJ Buckets will be back after those 2 touchdowns and a thorough win.
I like that. Low key, he should have had one in the first game, but they called it pass interference, and that was to win the game. Yeah, I like the Bengals. I like that take.
What's your lock of the week?
Lock of the week.
Yeah.
Whoo. Gotta give y'all week 4 locks of the week.
Lock of the week.
Locks. Lock down. Put that free spot. For me this week, I'm picking the Texans. They in a must-win spot. I'm always gonna bet on D. Watt, Deshaun Watson, those guys. That's my lock. Clutch.
Somebody got to win.
0 for 3. 2 0-3 teams. Texans got too much fight to just keep losing. Who's the lock that you got for this week?
Like I said, we're gonna go right back to it. Like the Rams. -13 because the sorry Giants. I've seen enough of the Giants.
Right.
Barkley's out. That's the main piece that I'm looking for to even stay in this game. Period.
Yeah, you know, that's facts. That's facts. I mean, they got Golden Tate back.
9 points against San Fran with everybody out. 15 people.
That's true.
36-9.
That's true. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I like that. Another pick that I got, I'm gonna give y'all 2. 49ers. 49ers beating the Eagles. Sunday Night Football. Carson Wentz is gonna have to. This may be Carson Wentz's last game as a starting quarterback. I just can't imagine them continuing to let Carson Wentz play if he loses this game. 49ers, they well coached top from bottom. I know they're injured, but like, you get an injured animal. When an animal's injured, that's when he's most dangerous. And Niners is dangerous across the board. Jet McKinnon, 100-yard rusher, 2 years back-to-back ACL career, season-ending injuries. And this year, that man is back with a purpose. Okay.
Yeah. And if he plays, he's questionable, but I think he plays. And Kittle, I think he come back also. But,
okay.
Philly's in desperation. 0-3. They go down 0-4. Your man that you were talking about, Jalen Hurts, get the set in that backfield.
Because as a Philly fan, you already hurting. So why not put the man with the name on his back? Because it hurts. Okay? And Carson Wentz got to see that because it hurts. He just going to be like, dang, I just lost my job to the man that hurts. Like, it hurts me to see Hurts in the game. But, so with that being said, like, I know we got a couple 0-3 teams. Who you think is your one team that you feel like is tanking or that needs to tank for next year draft pick?
Like you said, the Broncos. I think they look forward to this season. Von Miller, season ending. Philip Lindsay, I'm sorry, out with the toe, locked out.
Yep.
They just go ahead and tank and try to go for Trevor Lawrence.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I mean, what? Giants 0-3, Texans 0-3, Vikings 0-3, Jets 0-3. Philadelphia still ain't got a dub. They 0-3 basically. I know that tie, but no, that's 0-3. The Falcons 0-3. Do you see that any of these teams 0-3 gonna turn around and make a playoff run?
Nah. When you get 0-3, once you get 0-3, it's just pretty much you're trying to fight for survival at this point.
I mean, Texans went 0-3 last year and won 9 games.
Yeah, it's real tough this year. They scheduling is real tough. It seems like they start them all bad. I have to see the scheduling.
Mm-hmm.
It's just real bad right now. 0-3 start. They're going against the Vikings, which is hungry too. But I know that's your lock of the week. So
yeah.
They're not going to get the lock of the week.
I mean, they got J.J. Watt.
Yeah.
J.J. Watt this year.
And at home, I don't know how much that matters when you're at home.
I think it matters a lot. You ain't got to hop on that plane. You comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You like real talk. You don't have to hop on that plane, bro. like COVID and everything like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one less like thing you don't have to think about. You already home. You wait. Hey, you waiting for dinner to come to you. You know what I'm saying? Eat what you kill. You feel me? So yeah, that covers our matchups of the week. We gave you the locks of the week, fantasy plays, NFL week 4. Of course, these things may change when you get, continue monitoring the injury reports, rosters. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. Hope y'all enjoy the content. Definitely will be keep going forward with this. I'm your host, Panda, co-host. Hey, appreciate y'all. NFL Week 4 edition, Ramen House series. Y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Be great, y'all. Peace. Hey.